I'm just finishing up this incursion run with Katie Candy. She and I clearly never got hit
Nope.
because clearly the game is running as smooth as it's ever done.
Yep.
There were
No missed
obviously
parries.
no
No
missed
failed
parries,
parries.
no having to back out and back in other than at Mama's house. It all just worked seamlessly. And if you believe all of that, I have an island to sell you that's waterfront property in the middle of Stillwater, Oklahoma. Katie, I always feel sad when I say leave party, you know?
I know.
Ooh, Isaac. Okay, so shout out to Isaac Kurz, who is our student of the night, and he was going to say America Chavez as the profile pic, but he changed it, just like Katie Candy might have changed whether or not she has the voodoo doll out in front of her.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you never do.
Lord, I hope not.
So we're gonna do both what he asked. We're gonna first change our profile pic to America Chavez, which, you know, I think it's the first time anyone's ever requested that. But just as people, go ahead.
I think that is the first time.
Well, it was short-lived because even though Mama Bear is mainly looking for man things, we are going for the taking the man out of man thing and just going with straight thing. And we should.
Alrighty.
I think Mama, we've never used the special thing profile pic.
I would believe you're correct.
Also, Darren just said the pack scored again. Is this true?
It is, but it's okay. I'm not worried.
So is it an 8-point game now?
Yes.
Okay. By the way, we are recording this in the middle of the Packers-Bears Sunday Night Football game. I am intentionally not bringing up the Steelers.
Yeah.
Who apparently...
the good news is the Cowboys won today, too, so...
They almost blew it, though.
And, well, it doesn't count.
If they almost blow it? Is that a life statement?
That's my motto.
Kevin, I agree with they need to make more one-star champs. What's up, Sam Phillips? So, y'all, if you missed my 6-star Awakening Gym Crystal opening, which I still think it's total BS, not to be confused with Bachelors of Science, that Kabam is making people trade in 5-star generic Awakening Gems for one 6-star class-based Awakening Gem Crystal. I passed up Awakening Warlock, who doesn't need to be awakened, and actually got my number one goal, which cannot be achieved in the 6-star basic no matter what, of eventually awakening either Hercules or Null. So I am hopeful that somehow we will get to awaken Warlock naturally in this crystal opening, and the Kabam gods, which are always just so kind to you in crystal openings, will say,
yeah.
You know, here's one. Here's a favor. All right, Mama, Odin, Jabari Parker, Silver Centurion, Shang-Chi, Mr. Negative, Man God.
Mr. Negative.
Oh, you want me to select myself? Okay. Katie, how many times should we back out?
3.
Oh, just like my mom when she had triplets. 2 and 3, and then Katie, you and the voodoo doll control the crystal. Joel, I will love that comment forever if we can finally awaken our Red Hulk tonight.
You know what? We're just gonna let it spin for 7 seconds and then tap it.
Okay. And tap. Okay. Counted to 7 in my head because nobody wants to hear me out loud. Come on, Hawkeye's in there a couple times. My prom date, Invisible Woman. And I get this guy so often, and I shouldn't complain, but I mean, 20 more SIGs on Fishbowl. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's the 3rd dupe on him, too. Now is up to Yondu. I find getting new 6-stars now for my account close to impossible.
Yeah, you have a lot.
World problems.
Now that I realize how douchey that sounds,
that sounded kind of bad.
I almost apologize.
I mean, I'll point it out for you. That was kind of douchey.
No, you have no problem pointing that out. You never have. Well, we just concluded another YouTube threesome. Thank you to Mama Bear and Katie Candy for being on Skype. And Evan reminds me, because he's so kind, that, oh, by the way, he doesn't even need his SIG. Massive poison damage with Penny Parker synergy, though. So thanks, at least for that last part. 'Cause nothing like duping somebody and being like, SIG doesn't even matter. Oh, good. Well, then it really was just a complete waste of a crystal. Cool. Cool story,
Great.
bro.
Thanks.
Great. Good night, everybody, and thanks, Isaac, for being a student tonight. Hit that like button. Why?
Because it's free.
It's
Because it's free. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Right.